Okay, everybody says, oh, you should buy a house, buy a house. Okay, why in some cases is renting better than buying?
It depends on the case. So there are
Yes.
pros and
Now,
cons to both.
Here's the thing. Experts say, if you say, I want to buy a house.
Yep.
If you're planning on staying for 5 to 7 years,
Yep.
then buy a house. If it's like, I want to see what this whole buying thing's all about, a couple of years maybe, and then we'll see what happens.
No, you want to get enough time into it where you get some equity into it, where you get some cash value out of it.
Right.
Yeah, don't just go into it thinking it's like, oh, I'm going to live here for a year and see if I like the house in the area. That's danger.
Now, when you think, oh my gosh, a mortgage payment is less than my rent, well, let's also throw in closing costs, appraisal fees, loan origination fees, taxes, down payment. Yeah, and that blindsides new homeowners because you think, oh my gosh, it's like all this money less than what I'm paying in rent, but then you throw in the taxes and it actually comes out about the same.
It depends on what you're doing, but at tax time, you can get more back if you have got a mortgage going. So you have to really sit down and column this side by side. Like, am I paying for snow removal?
Yeah.
I'll have to now.
And
am I
then
paying for this? Yeah.
Experts also say plan on about 1% of the home's value every year in maintenance and upkeep.
Absolutely.
So think about that too.
And any upgrades you want to make, not just general maintenance that you need to do, like if a pipe breaks under your sink, but if you're like, boy, I like this house, but I'd love to paint it or change a chandelier, that's extra cost. You're never going to do that in a rental unit. So there's goods and bads to both.
Now, also what they do say, the experts do, that renters could, on average, accumulate more wealth than homeowners if they invested the equivalent of the down payment plus the difference between the monthly mortgage and rent to a diversified portfolio, which nobody does.
No, we don't do that.
So take the difference in the money you're going to save renting versus buying and then invest it, which you can say, yeah, I can do that. And then you look at your savings account, which has nothing in it, and say, maybe I can't do that.
Or maybe I should do that next month, which, by the way, never happens.
Never happens. More info on why you should rent versus buy right now, Yes FM Facebook, Twitter 967 Yes FM, and the Mercy Morning page at yesfm.com.